Crave from Crave Brothers Mascarpone Cheese. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make our signature dessert called Chocolate Mascarpone Pie. You only need 4 ingredients, that's right, 4 ingredients to complete this pie. So the first ingredient is our mascarpone cheese. You'll need a 1-pound container or 2 8-ounce containers, some chocolate chips, and today I'm using a dark chocolate chip. It gives a nice, rich, silky flavor to it. A liqueur of your choice, and today I'll be using an Amaretto, a little bit on the sweet side, but also feel free to use like an orange liqueur, whiskey, Bailey's, Irish cream. And for the crust, I have bought a store-bought chocolate cookie-crumb crust. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started in melting the chocolate chips. That's the first step. So I have a double boiler here, and I've just taken a plain bowl and put it over a pot of simmering water. We'll add, this is 12 ounces of dark chocolate chips to the pot, and we'll let that melt. Just slowly melt it. You don't want to bring it up too quickly because your chocolate chips might have a tendency to seize on you. Just give it a stir. This might take, 4 to 6 minutes, but always keep on stirring the chocolate chips to get an even melt on it. So after about a couple minutes, you see that it's melting real nicely. We do still have some chunks of chocolate chip, so we'll continue stirring it and let it go for another couple minutes. Alright, so I think we're about there. It's a nice silky texture. I don't see any more little chunks in it. So at this point, we're going to slowly incorporate the mascarpone cheese. So again, I have our 1-pound tub of mascarpone, and make sure your mascarpone is at room temperature. That's really the key to this recipe, is making sure your mascarpone is soft. So I just take small spoonfuls of the mascarpone and put it in with the chocolate while the double boiler is still on, because that heat is going to help soften your mascarpone to incorporate it with the chocolate. More scoop here. Now be careful, this pot can get really hot with that steam, so you want to make sure you hold on to it with a pot holder. Now we're just going to simply fold in your mascarpone with the chocolate and let that heat help you mix that in. And this again will take another 4 to 5 minutes. And then after the mascarpone is all melted in, we'll then go ahead and add our liqueur. So as this slowly melts together and the mascarpone becomes littler chunks, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a whisk. That'll help me whisk it all together and smooth out this mixture. So this recipe was created by Debbie Crave. She's the vice president of the company and also George's wife. She came up with this recipe for a quick, simple application with our mascarpone cheese and to really feature our cheese, which I think is a great recipe. Not only can you do this in pie format, but you can do this in tartlet format or do it in little muffin tins for like a kid's classroom birthday party, or if you're going to a social event and need to take a dessert with you. You can do it in large scale or in little bite-sized pieces. So as you can see here, this has really came together nice and smoothly. Nice rich mixture here. So now we're gonna just incorporate our liqueur, which I said is our Amaretto. And we'll slowly whisk that together. Don't go too fast because you don't want that to splash up at you. And at this point you can turn the heat off on your burner. So once this is all incorporated together, we will be pouring it into our crust and then refrigerating it. You want to refrigerate it for at least 3 to 4 hours, or overnight is ideal for this to really firm up in your refrigerator to give you nice smooth slices. I've grabbed the spatula again to make sure we get every little bit of that mascarpone pie. Pouring it into our crust. See that nice silky texture. I just want to stick my finger in it and take a lick. It looks so good. Nice and full to the top. So at this point, we would refrigerate it, like I said, for 3 to 4 hours or overnight, and then we'll be ready to enjoy it. All right, now that I've pulled it out of the fridge from cooling overnight, look at this nice silky pie. We'll go ahead and cut it. Get ready to plate it. And I'm just taking my paring knife and dipping it in hot water. That'll help me have a smooth cut to it. And this pie is very rich, so you can go as little or as big as you want. I think I'm gonna just cut them in eighths here. Like I said, this is a great dessert to take to a party. Once your friends try it, they'll ask you to make it every single time. So go ahead and put it on your plate. We're gonna garnish with a couple raspberries here, or you can use any berry that's in season. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever you'd like. Then we're gonna give it a little dusting of powdered sugar. And there you have it, the chocolate mascarpone pie using Crave Brothers Mascarpone cheese. Check out our website, cravecheese.com, for the recipe and other fun-filled ways to use the mascarpone pie filling.